you want to buy a used iPhone, but you don't know if the seller is telling you the whole story. Well, in this video, you will learn how to and what to check on a used iPhone before buying it, so you get the best deal and you don't get scammed. Before further ado, let's get right into it. So first, which is not very obvious, when you turn on your phone, you go to settings, you scroll down, you go to general right here, and when you go to about, this is very important. When you see right here, parts in service history, if it says unknown part like this, that means they have been replaced, but these are not genuine Apple parts. That means they're using fake parts in your phone. So keep this in mind. Make sure these are known. It says here Apple, genuine Apple part, and ask them why they haven't told you about this. Another thing you can check, this is not found on a plain site, is the Bluetooth, if it can find devices. So when you're at the courier or something, you turn it on and it's gonna find some random devices, don't worry. Or you just turn on your other phone's Bluetooth and it has to find it. If it doesn't, that means there's something wrong with the Bluetooth. The third thing you want to keep in mind is the Wi-Fi. The courier, wherever you're getting it from, has to have Wi-Fi. You ask them to turn it on, you connect. If it doesn't connect, that usually some phones have a faulty chip or something, the Wi-Fi doesn't work. Yeah, keep this in mind. Check the Wi-Fi. It's very important because you're going to use the phone all the time. Also, another thing is the iCloud. Make sure the user before you has exited their Apple ID, because if they haven't and you buy the phone like this, you're gonna have a pretty hard time, because they won't give you their password or they won't contact you anymore, and then you just bought yourself a useless phone basically, because once it gets locked, you cannot use it. Another thing is check for damage. I'm using a case, but this phone has been damaged. You can really see it. Check for damage. That means it has been dropped, and whenever a phone gets dropped, something inside usually tends to break, and it won't last you very long if there has been damage. The fifth thing you have to check is the sound quality. You just turn on something, or I don't know, take a video. Whenever you take a video, you just listen to it, if it works, or make a phone call, for example, because sometimes the speaker here doesn't really work, and sometimes you can only talk with people like on speaker, not from the headpiece right here, earpiece. So keep this also in mind. Sixth thing is the camera. Well, this kind of ties with the external damage, but you have to check the cameras. If there's even slight scratches on them, you turn on the camera and take some pictures. Change the lighting a bit, like this, and see how it responds. Check, and you have to examine them. If there are visible scratches or something you don't like, I recommend you shouldn't buy the phone in the first place. Okay, next thing is location. If location doesn't work, your phone it's kind of useless, because you use it almost for everything. So check it if it can use the location, or sometimes it doesn't work. It's better to be sure than sorry, safe than sorry. So check this, location services, or maybe go to maps. So next thing are the buttons, because sometimes they get stuck. So check all of them. Check every button you have, if they work properly. This one also. You can check also, this is very important, the Face ID. it has to be clean, first of all. Like, you should see the set ID. And if it cannot get to this page, well, you know, you shouldn't probably buy this phone because the Face ID doesn't really work. And if you want to change it, it will cost you some money. Well, this is the more important things you have to keep in mind when buying a used phone, used iPhone. If I managed to help you in this video, well, let me know, man.